Now, Christmas might be over for another year, but according to reports, not everyone was successful in their gift-giving.
I find this a little bit... £1.5 billion of items bought during November and December expected to be sent back to sellers.
No, so when it comes to returns, what are your rights? Alice Beer is here now to help.
Hi, Alice.
I mean, this is the type... This just shows how much we're just consumers, aren't
Also,
we?
I think we panic as well, don't we?
We panic at the end too much, and suddenly there's like, oh, I need that, I need that, I need that. We actually need to take this moment and remember it as we run into Christmas at the end of this year, because 52 million gifts are being returned, as you said. That's £1.5 billion worth of value. And what that does to our retail trade is incredible. It's costly with time and expense for us. It is more so for the retailers. And think about the environment. It's all really, really bad news. And it has actually become harder to take things back. Have you noticed? Yes. When you get to the till, I was doing it in Zara the other day, and I was queuing up, and I was a day late taking it back. And I was like, oh, my goodness, it's like applying for your residence permit. Have I got everything? Is it going to be, you know, will I pass the test? I think they have, and I don't blame them at
absolutely,
all.
yeah.
Not for a minute.
Do you know
it is harder.
What I always say is... you've got to give me a refund because it's against my statutory rights. I've just always remembered that line.
Yeah, but you don't actually know what you're talking about. That means nothing.
Does it not?
Doesn't mean a thing.
Well, do you know what? When I say it, I get a refund.
Yeah, of course.
Because there goes Alison Hammond.
It's against my statutory rights.
You get a refund because you're Alison Hammond, darling. Just give her money. Give her money quickly. So look,
I'd love to be with you and get
you've got to give me a refund. It's against my statutory rights.
Well, let's find out the rights.
What are our rights?
What's our legal rights?
What are your rights? Well, actually, what's interesting is if you have bought something in store, so you're physically there, you've seen it, you've touched it, you've tried it on, maybe, you have absolutely no legal rights to change your mind, decide it doesn't fit, you don't like the colour, or just literally, oh, no, I bought too many of those. You have no legal rights. The consumer law says, sorry, you've seen it, you've tried it on, you don't have a right to return it. But most...
Is that clothes or is that everything? So
everything. Well, most things. Yeah. So most stores, though, will encourage us to shop with them by having a returns policy, by having a refund policy. And we like that, and we do buy things and we then take them back. So that's
normally 28 days, isn't it?
28 days, you have to check the policy and they'll stick with it. Online, the distance selling regulations, because you haven't seen it, because you haven't touched it, because you haven't tried it on, they mean you have more rights, you have greater rights. You can return something within 28 days, but you have to let the retailer know within 14 days of placing the order.
Which is not easy around Christmas time, is it?
No, it's not. But you do have that. You have that right online, which is why... Also, before Christmas, if you suddenly go to a high street for a lovely Christmas shopping day and you buy something in store, you've then got to go back again in January. And that's quite hard, which is why many, many more of us are actually shopping online, because it's easier to do those returns. If you still got those bags by the door and you're waiting to take them back, let's just run through those dates for the big stores. So Argos, Boots, both the 31st of January. Currys and John Lewis, you've got until the 23rd of January. And M&S, you've got until the 25th of January. So try it on, make sure it functions, make sure it fits, make sure it's what you want, especially if you've got something sort of going forward that you might not wear until the weather's better. Check now, because your return dates are running out. So, you know, it's really important to actually do that and to see if it actually works.
Just out of interest, what if I've had a present, from somebody? Obviously, I haven't got a receipt, I haven't got a gift receipt. Can I return that present to the shop and get the money?
No, not really, because, and I don't blame shops for doing this, no receipt, no refund is what most of them will now say. Some will be a little bit more accommodating, but theft, fraud from customers within the store has more than doubled. It costs the retailers billions of pounds every year. People nick things brazenly. We've seen all the things online. People are nicking product and then they're returning it.
So what, do they get a credit note then?
Well, no, they could say, I've got no receipt. That's why stores are saying no receipt, no refund.
Fair enough.
So if you've been given a gift, make sure you give gift receipts when you give a gift, and make sure you ask somebody, just be honest and say, listen, I got 2 the same, it's lovely, I love it, do you mind
I
if
know
I
there's
take it
loads
back?
you need to get through. So, eligible for return if an item is faulty. What's the deal there?
You don't need a receipt, you just need your proof of purchase. So just be absolutely straightforward.
Okay.
If it's faulty, get on it quickly because the time is critical. Within the first 30 days, you have the right to reject it and you can get a refund. We're going back to the retailer, not the manufacturer. It's always the retailer, the person you have a contract with, the person you paid your money to. If it's more than 30 days and less than 6 months, then the retailer has the right to either replace it or repair it. So you have to give them that right to do that once. If they don't get it right, then you can get your refund. If it's over 6 months, then you get into dodgy territory where you have to prove that it was broken when you got it. And that's much harder. So get it now, check it functions, check it fits, and then you're going to be OK.
OK, is there anything that you can't return?
Oh, yeah, there are lots of things you can't return. So if it's perishable, obviously. If there's any hygienic aspect, so like
underwear,
earrings, some underwear, they would say,
bikinis.
if you tried it on, bikini, if you've taken off that plastic bit, some companies will take it back. But if, like, pierced earrings, they won't take them back. If it's been custom-made or altered for you, or if you've unwrapped it, why should the shop take it back? You know, you've got to think about this has got to be resaleable. Otherwise, they're losing lots and lots of money.
Yeah.
Remember those lovely, sparkly pre-Christmas things we all bought in velvet and Christmas trees on the front? You're taking them back in January. The shop are then going to have to either put them in landfill, save them to next year. We've got to be sensitive to this. It's really, you know, it's not acceptable. And that's why more stores are now charging for returns. You have to accept that. That is now a thing of the moment, and you just accept it and pay to send things back. So let's just be measured so that we have less volume of returns as we go into Christmas next year. I think that's the lesson, don't you?
Absolutely right.
Alice, you're amazing.
Isn't she?
Thank you so
Thanks, Alice.
much.